Welcome to the next episode of the Dark Web Deacon. Before we begin, be sure to smash that subscribe button, click the bell to turn on notifications, and check out the latest items in the Dark Web Deacon merch store. There is a link in the video description below, and become a true Dark Web enthusiast. New videos are published every Monday and Thursday. NFT stands for non-fungible tokens. What the hell is that, you say? Well, think of an NFT as not only some unique digital media like digital art, digital music, or memes, just to name a few, but also even more important, an NFT has a statement of provenance or certificate of authority, like one would receive with an original Van Gogh painting or a signed album from the Beatles. Except instead of being physically separate from the purchased item, it is digitally embedded into that item. You can think of NFT simply as the crypto alternative to a rare Pokemon or baseball card. Okay, Dark Web Deacon, I'm still pretty confused here. Well, NFTs are part of the Ethereum blockchain, for the most part. So they are individual tokens with extra information stored in them, which allows them to take part in the form of art, music, and videos as JPEGs or MP3s or GIF files, or many more. Blockchains work by using a distributed ledger, meaning that instead of having one record of a transaction, everyone who is part of that blockchain has a copy. Check out my previous video on Cryptocurrency 101 for more info on blockchain basics. So let's dig a little bit deeper. For example, an NFT for a piece of digital artwork created by, let's say, actor Keanu Reeves would be this long alphanumeric string. Think of it like an unreproducible signature, because in order to forge it, someone would have to change not just one signature, but every signature in the digital ledger. This string would be connected to a blockchain, the same technology that powers cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum and others that I discussed in my previous video. So unlike dollar bills, in that $1 bill can easily be replaced by another physical dollar bill, an NFT by its very nature is unique and therefore non-fungible, hence the name, and it cannot be replaced, replicated, or forged, unlike, say, a Babe Ruth baseball card or a vintage red wine like Cheval Blanc 1947. Once an obscure part of the broader blockchain technology world, NFTs have boomed in recent months, as they have been embraced by the art, entertainment, and media worlds. The characteristics of NFTs are what make them appealing to the collectibles market, be it comic books, art, or sports memorabilia. The type of NFTs are varied, but they can be anything unique that could be stored digitally and thought to hold value. A video clip created by digital artist Beeple, whose real name is Mike Winkelmann, was flipped for a record $6.6 million in 2021. It had originally been bought for around $67,000 when it first was created. Meanwhile, one of 1,000 computer-generated avatars called CryptoPunks recently sold for $2 million. And a crypto art rendition of the Nyan Cat meme from 2011 sold for about $590,000 in an online auction. At their core, NFTs are like any other physical collectible item, but instead of receiving an oil painting on canvas, a rare comic book in mint condition, or an autographed baseball card, one gets a digital file that can be sold and has a verifiable, complete transaction and ownership history. Are NFTs just a fad, or is there something else going on here? Given what I've seen thus far in 2021, it's fair to say that the NFT market will be substantially larger compared to last year. But the big question is whether it will be an agent of change that disrupts the collectible market with ramifications in other industries, or is it just a fad? According to data published by Statista, the total NFT market was roughly $55 million in size during 2020, with art, gaming, sports, and other collectibles accounting for about 70% of the market. According to a study from non-fungible and BNP Paribas research firm, last year the total value of NFT transactions quadrupled to 250 million. So stats have some spread in this market depending on the data firm you look at. But we can say with some confidence it's most likely around $100 million in range and growing. Skeptics abound and suggest almost all these NFTs will be worthless in about 2 to 3 years. Many investors buy NFTs as a speculative investment in the hope they'll be able to flip them at a much higher price than they originally paid for them. However, there is a foundation of a business model here. William Shatner, best known as Captain Kirk from Star Trek, ventured into digital collectibles in 2020 and issued 90,000 digital cards on the Wax blockchain showcasing various images of himself. Each card was initially sold for approximately $1 and now provides Shatner with passive royalty income every time one is resold. Let's wrap up with some frequently asked questions. Number 1, can you exchange one NFT for another NFT? No. Unlike most virtual currencies, you could not exchange one NFT for another in the same way that you could with dollars, gold bars, or other cryptocurrencies. Number 2, do I receive possession of anything physical? No. You are buying the ownership and legal rights of the original digital item. But unlike buying a song on iTunes, which gives you a license to listen to that song, buying an NFT song means you actually own the song. Can an NFT be sold as a fraction like Bitcoin and other cryptos? No. NFTs are indivisible. NFTs cannot be divided into smaller denominations like Bitcoin. They exist exclusively as a whole item. Number 4, are NFTs connected to anything in the physical world ever? Mostly no here at this point. There are some attempts to connect NFTs to real-world objects, often as some sort of verification method. Nike has a patented method of verifying sneakers' authenticity using an NFT system, which it calls CryptoKicks. Finally, where can I buy and sell NFTs? Well, there are a few marketplaces, such as Wax.io, OpenSea, and Engine. Thanks for watching, and as always, please like, subscribe, and provide comments, and turn on notifications by clicking the bell in order to check out future videos published twice a week.